I received a call one evening from a woman whom I had met once at a real love seminar months before. We'll call her Sharon. She told me that the night before she had gone out to dinner with a man she had previously dated a couple of times. When they got back to her place, she invited him in for a short time, and after he kissed her a couple of times, he became more aggressive. She told him to stop, but he continued, and eventually he hit her and violently raped her. She went to the emergency room, where she was examined for rape, found to be bleeding because of the trauma of the rape, and was given minimal rape counseling. She spoke to a couple of friends that night by phone and then called me the next day. I asked Sharon how she felt, and she replied, "I feel dirty." So I asked, "Why would you feel dirty? You didn't rape anyone." She said, "I feel like I should have seen this coming. Like there were signs that I should have picked up on to prevent it." I said, "You're right. You probably should have seen this coming if you were a rape detective." She laughed as she saw the point that I was making. I continued, "But you're not a rape detective. You're just a woman who was on a date with a man she trusted. And that's how it's supposed to be, sweetie. If you went on every date suspecting the man you're with of being a potential rapist, how could you possibly enjoy yourself or develop a healthy relationship? You trusted this man to behave like a gentleman, and he didn't. He decided to use you and behave like an animal. That's not your fault, and it doesn't make you dirty. Do you understand that?" Sharon paused and said, "I think so." I said, "Obviously, you're not quite sure of what I'm saying yet, so I'll keep talking. This man acted like an immature child. He's obviously empty and lonely. He has no idea what love is. He's in pain, and he's willing to do whatever it takes to dull the pain in his life, even if it's wrong and it hurts other people. That's what people do when they're empty and in pain. You can be sure he's hurt other people before. In this case, he just happened to use and hurt you. Some people drink beer to make themselves feel better when they're in pain. Some people scream and yell. Some use drugs. Some gamble. Some lie or steal or abuse their positions of power over their employees or whatever. On this occasion, this man used you for both physical pleasure and for a sensation of power, mostly the power. You were just an object to him. It was not your fault, and you are not dirty. We're dirty because of the choices we make, and you did not choose to be raped. Now, are you getting clear on this?" She said it was beginning to make sense. And in our next session, we'll continue the discussion that I had with Sharon.